Hi, and welcome to, part 3 of building this ship, which is a dreadnought battleship. And today is the final one, so, yeah. And again, this fictional ship, inspired by the NASA. She's bigger, a lot bigger caliber though, stuff like that. And yeah, this is so far, and I think I've added a funnel here. And you saw me show the grill. And here we have a sort of lifeboat system that I made in midships. So, yeah. That's the, mid-superstructure of the ship. There's 3 parts to the superstructure. Usually on dreadnoughts there are 2 parts. Some cases 1 part. But yeah. So that's how it looks. You could also see a crane next to the funnels. Or 2 cranes next to a funnel. Yeah, I fucked up. But yeah. You could also see that the first funnel is taller. That's because it's closer to the superstructure. So that the smoke doesn't interrupt with the crew. Alright, here we have the rear superstructure. You could also see some ventilation action here. Yeah, and this is where I'm gonna add the mast, the rear mast, spotlights, stuff like that. Here we go. So yeah, now we have the first deck on that detailed. And you can see I've added 405mm guns. Very tiny caliber in comparison with the 305mm, which are those big boys. There you can see the mast design. Also added 3 spotlights and a rangefinder. Right there's the rangefinder. And rangefinder, it's basically a thing that you would use to find the range for a ship. Very simple, right? And yeah, this is the final steps of the ship, so I thought I would show this. And yeah. And as you can see, this is like my thought process of building ships. This is what I go through. So yeah, you can see I'm trying to make a flagpole in the stern. I'm trying to come up with a good design for it. But I'm struggling figuring out a design that I actually like. And that design clearly doesn't look right. And I just cleared my inventory because I usually do that. And then I realized that, nah, I shouldn't have cleared my inventory. So yeah, this is very stupid. Okay, whatever. So I decide to move the flagpole. Also, the ship is 154 meters long. And I am gonna do 2 sister ships to this, but I'm probably not gonna show that. Well, I'm planning on making the next video. I'm planning on making a destroyer, a fictional destroyer, like a big torpedo boat from 1908. So that's a different ship. But here you can see a bit of a flyby. This is the end result. The ship is done. I'm pretty happy with it. Again, fictional ship inspired by the NASA. You could also see a destroyer in the background right there. But yeah. Also, I noticed in my other video, they could hear me swallow. I don't know how. It's just insane. You could hear me swallow, and I went fucking crazy. Here you can see a comparison with one of these old village houses. because I was too lazy to actually look up how one looked, so I just took a old village house because they're simple. So you can see a size comparison, so that you could actually see how large the ship is, because you don't really realize that on a super flat world that's completely white. So yeah, here you can see the end result. A pretty nice picture, I think. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.